they came in this vacuum sealed pack. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome if you're new here. Hi, my name is Tina. I am a 6th year upper elementary science and health teacher on the coast of Maine. And today is Monday, October 10th. It is Indigenous Peoples Day. We do not have school and I'm at work. I preach a work-life balance. However, I'm here on our day off because there is reason. So Friday we had a workshop day and I planned to get some stuff done during that day. However, I went and grabbed coffee with a girlfriend during my lunch, so didn't get anything done during lunch. We had meetings and workshops all day. And then after school, I was gonna stay a few minutes late and get everything done, but I decided to go get groceries. And if you're new here, you don't know, but I also run a photography business. So I had a photo session. It started at 5:15 because the sun sets so early here now in Maine at this time of year. So I had to be there at 5:15. It was a half hour away. I had to put the groceries away. I had to change. I had to get all of my gear. And I like to be there early. They ended up beating me there, even though I was there 40 minutes early. But, you know, I didn't stay. So I'm here today for 2 reasons. One, to decorate a little bit more for Halloween. I know it's ridiculous, but my kids love it and I enjoy it. So I have a couple things that I have to put up. I'm mostly decorated. You can't really tell, but there's some bats hanging behind me from the lights. And then I also need to set up for our science experiments tomorrow. So we just wrapped up our unit on fossils. We're moving into weathering, erosion, deposition, all that good stuff. And I have some exploration activities that I want to set up for them to do. So I had to go to Lowe's today and grab a bunch of things for that. So I have my handy dandy cart. If you've followed me for a while, you know I love my wagon. So I brought that in, as well as a bunch of stuff that's just been living in my car because I have not wanted to bring it in, because I try not to bring that wagon in during the week, because if I bring it in during the week, I find literally any excuse to not take it home during said week. So yeah, it's gonna be a quick day. So I'm gonna get all of my stuff unpacked, show you what I brought in, show you what our learning target is, because our school creates learning targets, and how I prepare for a new unit. So I am going to get everything out of the wagon and then I will talk to you guys in a second. Okay, so while I was unloading this, I realized that I have quite a bit from Amazon that I have not showed you guys yet. So, oh, my hair is a mess. It's an off day, we don't care. First things first, I got a box of fidgets. I'm on the fence about fidgets. However, when used properly, I think they are amazing. As somebody with ADHD, ADD, I could benefit from a fidget. And honestly, at times I find myself using the ones for my students. I only have 2 because if not, I pick at my ear. That's something that I do. I pick at spots on my face. So we have a couple of students this year with anxiety and it manifests in the way that I do. So I especially feel for them. So with that being said, I ordered a fidget pack. I will show you the fidgets that I currently have. But the 2 that I currently have is this tiny little one, this little poppet. A student actually gave this to me last year when I left my other school mid-year, as well as this. However, this guy has become our talking piece in the mornings for our morning meeting, because I have learned that my kids tend to be more apt to talk if they have something to fidget with. So I ended up just moving that for our morning meeting. But like I said, we have quite a few students that really could benefit from it. I have one student that will come seek me out and they'll say, Miss Moro, can I try a fidget? And I've noticed that if it's not actually helping them focus, they will just quietly come put it back on my desk. So it's not a toy. And this is not gonna be something that I'm gonna broadcast. It's like, hey, if you guys need them, I've got fidgets, because they're gonna become a toy. But if I notice like a student is struggling, like the student that asks me for this, I noticed when we were doing a WIA testing last week that they were kind of just really starting to pick at things that like on their tablet and on their desk and on their clothing. So I just super quietly walked over, put this at their seat, and it magically appeared behind my desk. So they put it back. So these are the kinds of like students that I'm okay with using fidgets. We've got 3 different poppets. We've got a dinosaur, a unicorn, and a little like ice cream bar thing. Oh my word, we've got like strip type ones. They look like they could be like a bracelet. We've got this little clicky thing, squish balls, stress balls. This one is like a little spinner. We've got one more Pop-It in the shape of a heart. I love the small ones because they're not like big enough to distract them. Safe to say this will not be going in the box. Why would they, why? Yeah, this one's going right in the garbage. There's 2 of those, they're going away. Another one of those like wormy things, I don't know what they're called. My students named these, I'll have to ask them. I don't know what this does. I feel like it comes apart. I don't know. I'm gonna set the no-goes aside, but I mean seriously. That is so, oh my God, that actually kind of hurt my ear. That is so loud. Yeah, that's going in the trash. I truly want silent things that kids can fidget with. There is a Pop-It fidget spinner, so it's got little Pop-Its on the edge and then fidgets, or spinners. Little mini, I don't know if anybody remembers them, I'm probably aging myself, the old koosh balls. There's some mini ones of those. Oh my God, there's more of those things in the trash. I don't know what these are, but they're cool. So it's like this little, I'm so embarrassed about my nails. It's like these little key ring things and they have like bands on them. I don't know, but they like wrap around each other. Super cool. Little more of those koosh balls. And then, yeah, so I need to find a bin to put all of these and I need to separate them. I am just still in disbelief, like, who thought that would be a good idea for a fidget? Anyway, moving on, there's more from this Amazon haul. So I got this pack of witches hats. So like I said, from the ceiling, I currently have bats, but I really wanted to hang a couple of witches hats. So I ordered this pack of 12 and they came in this vacuum sealed pack. Oh my God. I was not expecting that. All right. I need a second. Sweet Jesus, that scared me like crazy. So I'm just going to hang them from the ceiling like this. Just a couple. To make it very like whimsical in here. That's what my co-teacher said. She's like, your room's so whimsical. And I was like, I don't think of it that way, but thank you. I ordered a box of 100 Halloween pencils from Amazon. I will link this down below. I love these. I already have 2 of them. I ordered some more of those magnetic spice racks to go on my whiteboard to put some more mentor text because I am huge on mentor text in science. And I think, oh no, just kidding, that's not it. And the last thing from Amazon, I don't have any bookmarks for my kids. So I ordered a 108 piece color your own like bookmark pack. So they just have all different styles in there and the kids can color them. Be your own hero, you're the best. So there you have it. That's my Amazon haul. Now that I've talked for nearly 12 minutes, I am going to get this stuff in a home and then I will talk to you guys soon. So I'm gonna show you what was I saying? Oh, I'm gonna show you how I hang my stuff in my classroom, like from the lights. So for example, for these like construction paper type bats, these came from Walmart. I just used a thumbtack to poke a hole and then tied it with, you can't see it, you can kind of see it, but fishing line. And I'm gonna try to do the same thing with these witches hats. So let's see how this goes. So I've got my handy dandy. This might actually work. The handy dandy thumbtack. Just poked it through and then I just cut some fishing line. I just make sure that I have enough to string it over the lights. If you have your lights on, I would definitely check temperature before you put anything on them. Just a little disclaimer to cover my ass because somehow it would be my fault. Come on, you son of a bee. I could hole punch them. I've got 12 hats to mess with. Let's try hole punching because I punched the hole and it does go through one side, but getting it through both sides is gonna be a bee and I don't wanna spend all flipping day here. My goal is to be out within an hour. We're gonna try hole punching. It's gonna end so badly. Or it's gonna go perfectly. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna hole punch them. Oh my God, that's beautiful. Oh. Hole punching is the way to go. I'm gonna do 2. I don't know if I wanna do, that's in front of me. I don't know if I wanna do one in between every bat or just put like one here, one back. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna do 3 for now, and then we'll see how it looks. Okay, so the hole punch only worked for 1 for whatever reason. It kept getting stuck, so I'll show you what happens. So it's getting stuck in here, like there's still fabric in there that you can kind of see. So I destroyed the top of one. What I learned is if you use the thumbtack strategy, just pinch it. That way, like where you poke the hole doesn't separate. Because if those layers separate, the holes aren't going to line up anymore. So apparently if you just keep those together, everything is just dandy. Now I lost the thumbtack again. I just pinch it, pull it through, and then that way you can just put the fishing line through and you don't have to like find both holes. That's what she said. I hope I have another memory card because I only have like 20 minutes left on this one, and yeah, I would like to show you guys everything, yeah, that I'm doing today. Also, we're totally not standing on chairs. Never. We don't do that around here. The witch hats are up, which I will show you guys in a minute, but the real reason that I came in today, I'm gonna try to be out of here by noon. It's currently 10:53. The real reason I came in today was to get prepared for our science experiment for tomorrow. So we are doing an exploration activity. This experiment is from Generation Genius, and we are doing it to open up our lesson because we have talked about it, and I want to see if the kids recall it. I have not taught them erosion, weathering, and deposition. I have mentioned what each one is, but it was just like super quick and passing in a conversation when we were doing fossils. So I have 3 different stations that I'm going to set up, and they're going to do probably 1 station per day, maybe 2. By the time I set expectations, because my longest class is 35 minutes. My longest class is 35 minutes, and I have 1 25-minute block. So I have 35, 35, and a 25. So because of that, we may only get to 1, at least the first day, while I'm explaining expectations, how to reset each station, things like that. So the first one is they are going to sand down a soft stone. Unfortunately though, I did not bring a rock in with me today, so I have to remember to do that tomorrow. But I picked up some super coarse sandpaper today. It comes with 8 sheets. I'm just gonna put a half out. I will tell the kids rip 1 1/2 if it needs to be replaced, set it out, things like that. So what they're going to do is they are going to sand down a rock on black construction paper and record their observations. What happens to the rock? What is left on the paper? Things like that. I'm gonna try to guide them to those things. The second station are sugar cubes. So they have a sugar cube or 2 in a Ziploc bag. They're gonna push down on them, and I just have a box of these, and that will simulate another kind of exploration thing that we're gonna do. And then the last one, I have a bag of soil and I have 2 paint trays, but basically when they set it up and when I set it up the first time, and they were going to reset it because we're going to work on that, but they just put a little bit of soil up at the top, and then with the watering can they're just going to gently, and I'm gonna let them know, like, you're not flooding the stinking thing, but they're going to pour water, and eventually it's going to end up, it's going to deposit down here. So that is the other station. Like I said, I'm gonna set each one up and actually show you what it looks like. And then I need to print off the station directions as well as how to reset each station. So I'm going to work on that. So let's get these set up. And then I have to put away everything that I brought in from home with the Amazon stuff, because right now it's just thrown on my desk. So let's get these stations set up. That way I can see what this is gonna look like and where it makes sense to put each one. Okay, so each station is set up. So for this one, I have like the first round ready to go. They've got the sugar cubes in the bags, and then in the basket I have the reset stuff, so they have extra bags, lots of sugar cubes. I have this little magnetic easel whiteboard thing. I'm just gonna put station 1, and then I will magnet tape the directions on there. Station 2 is over here. I have 2 paint trays that they can work with, and then in the reset basket, I don't have an extra watering can, so they're just gonna use a measuring cup and then my watering can. And down here, this rolling cart has the bag of soil, that way it's standing up, along with an extra measuring cup, that way they can reset the station. I'll probably have to help with this one because I did it and there's a mess everywhere. And then same thing with this one, I have another one of those easels, so I'll put station 2 with the reset directions there, so that way they know how to set up for the next group. And then down here in this corner, I have a station 3. I don't have another easel, so I'm just gonna put it in the dry erase pocket up there. They're gonna have a rock on each one of these papers, that way they can see the sediment that falls off. They have the coarse sandpaper. And then in the basket is extra sandpaper. I do have like a broom and dustpan that I'm gonna set out. That way any messes can be contained. So let's put this over there. It's gonna be a good day tomorrow. I'm excited. Okay, so I'm going to get my messes cleaned up and just get stuff like put away from Thursday. And then I'm going to put away the stuff that I brought in from Amazon, and then I'm out of here. I've got about 40 minutes. My goal is no more than 20, and I'll be headed home. We'll see though. So I'm gonna get out of here. Those are the witches' hats. There's one over there, one there, and one there. My desk is mostly cleaned up. Back there is still a mess. Need to find a home for that. And all of my stations are set up for tomorrow. So I'm going to go home. Also, completely unrelated note, it is so stinking hot in my classroom today. I'm like sweating. All right, I've got backpack, bags, pencils, pencil sharpener, wagon, car keys, school keys. Did not bring my water. I think that's everything. Okay, let's get out of here. almost left without my phone. Alright, you guys, it is 11. Wow, this lighting is terrible. It is 11:45. I am now home. I still need to eat, but I came home to Happy Meal. You guys know I jumped on the bandwagon, so embarrassed to say, but I have a Stanley that I love dearly, but I ended up winning a new one, and I'm so excited. It was delivered today. I got the eucalyptus color in like that new style, so this is my new baby, and I am giddy because I love my Stanley. So I see people ask, is it worth the hype? Personally, yes. I like seeing how much water I have left through the lid, which I do prefer the clear lid for that reason. However, I wear a lot of chapstick, so the clear straw tends to hold that, and it looks disgusting like after 2 sips, whatever. But I like it because it does fit in the cup holder. If we're going for a long car ride, I will use my Hydro Flask pretty religiously. My Hydro Flask does not fit in a cup holder. It is entirely too wide at the base. But if we are going for long car rides where I know we're gonna stop for like an energy drink or a coffee or anything like that, I will take this. Like, we went to Boston on Saturday and I took this because I can literally just toss it in the back seat and it won't spill. Whereas these do have to stay in a cup holder. So just keep that in mind. Not good for long car trips if you are limited on cup holder space. So I'm just gonna keep one at school and one at home. That way I don't have to lug it back and forth all the time like I currently am. And it'll just free up one of my hands going into school. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you. I'm super excited. Today I need to clean. We were gone Saturday and meal prepped yesterday, and then I'm off today. So I just need to straighten up. I need to vacuum. When I picked off my gel yesterday, I put it all in like one container to keep it, dehumidifier is full. I put it all in one container to keep it full. However, I ended up accidentally knocking said container over, so now there's like little pieces of gel polish all over the carpet. Lots to do, lots of computer work. I need to update my photography website and all that stuff. So we got enough to keep me busy, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stay busy. So I'm going to just tidy up, and I will talk to you guys soon. Actually, I'm gonna get comfy and then I'm gonna tidy up, and I will talk to you guys soon. Good morning, you guys. It is Tuesday, October 11th. It is pretty much Monday. I did not want to get up this morning, even though I went to bed at like 9:30 yesterday. That's fine. Yeah, so I don't think I talked to you guys like at all when I got home yesterday, because I ended up getting sucked into a ton of work for my photography business. So that kind of just took, not priority, but that just took over my night. My classroom is not super hot. Like, it's 74 degrees in here, but it feels so hot. It is 29 degrees outside with the wind chill this morning. It is freezing cold. But so far today has been a very interesting morning. So I went to Dunkin' this morning because I didn't go to the gym, so I don't have pre-workout, so I took time to go to Dunkin'. When I got there, I walked up and I didn't know that an order was mine because the coffee didn't look like mine. I have a very distinct looking coffee every morning. So I went and looked anyway because I was like, well, I mean, I put it in so long ago, like it should be mine. Oh, it was mine. It was a black coffee, and I don't get black coffee. My coffee is a cold foam cold brew with 2 mocha swirls and black, meaning no cream. But the person who made it just saw black and literally just gave me a black coffee. No cold foam, no mocha. So I said, this was supposed to have cold foam on it and mocha, and she goes, oh yeah, the mocha's in there. It has no cold foam, I'll add that for you. So she switched out the lid, put the cold foam, and I'm staring at it and I'm like, I know this does not have mocha, because you cannot, mocha's like chocolate syrup, you can't see through it. But I was just like, you know what, maybe I'm wrong. So I went to the car and tasted it, and there was no mocha in there. So I took it back inside and I was like, listen, I was like, I don't mean to be pained. And I was like, I just really need a good coffee this morning. And I was like, I don't mind paying for a new one. Like, can I get a new coffee made the way that it says on the sticker? Like, I will pay for it. I don't mind. The lady was like, you are not paying for it. She's like, you've been really nice about it. And I was like, I just feel like a terrible person. I don't like confrontation. Like, I felt so bad. And the lady was like, I should have just made it from the start, like, not a big deal. And I was just like, I felt so terrible. I'm not gonna say I don't have a backbone. I pick my battles, and this morning coffee was that battle, but they made it right this time, and it's so good. I'm so glad I asked, because I took one sip and I was like, I'm not drinking this, and it's gonna be money wasted. So it was worth asking for. So I'm going to, because I need to highlight, I need to laminate and print, or print and laminate. So I'm going to print these off, go downstairs and grab them off the printer. So on my way into work this morning, I remembered that I needed rocks for today's experiment, so I stopped and grabbed some on the side of the road. However, I live in Maine. Maine is known for granite, and I don't think that's the softest rock. So I'm gonna try this and see how it goes, because we may have to change gears. So let me show you how I have all of their stations set up, hoping it goes well. I've never set them up this way before. Like I said, this experiment's from Generation Genius, and the station reset idea is from Charlotte over at Apples and Tiaras. I actually did the same experiment with her 4th graders, and we're doing the same thing. So I was like, you know what? That station reset is genius. So totally got that idea from her. I have this little easel set up. It just says Station 1. Tells them what to do, and then in their observations, I will show you that paper. It does tell them what to write, but this gives them a little bit more detail. So then coming over here for Station 2, everything they need is in here for water. The sink is right there, so they can refill everything super easily. And then Station 2, I just have that. And these are just on here with like magnet tape, so I can always reuse them. And then these, same thing, on there with magnet tape, so I can save these and reuse them in the future. I will not be teaching this again next year, but I can use it for the year after. So it just tells them what to do, observations, and reset directions. Station 3, I only had 2 easels, so this one's just in a dry erase pocket and pinned to the wall, but they have the rocks, sandpaper, black construction paper, extra sandpaper in the bin, and then same thing, extra like little thought processes for observations and the station reset. So and what's going to happen is they are going to have about a minute to do the experiment and then 5 minutes for observations. When they do this, they'll just carry this around. I do need to hole punch these. Actually, yeah, because I'm not collecting them right away. So I'll need to do that. But we are ready to go. I don't think I showed you the witches' hats yesterday, but they are up and I love them. So before students get here, I do need to sharpen those Halloween pencils because I did not do it yesterday. I just plugged my sharpener back in, so I'm going to sip my coffee, hole punch these, and work on that. Hello, you guys. So I just got home, like literally just walked in the door, and figured I would just kind of update you guys on how today went. So today was a good day. Today was a chaotic day. So obviously today is Tuesday, And I spent all morning thinking that it was Monday. And at 8:05, my co-teacher comes in and she's like, are you ready for kickball today? Because she saw my outfit. And I was like, nope, because when I got dressed this morning, I thought it was Monday. I forgot that our Roomba is stuck. I had completely forgotten that we were doing kickball today. So long story short, our 5th graders are going on 4 field trips over the course of like the next 3 or 4 weeks. And because of that, we decided we would do some fun stuff with the 4th graders, because all of our classes in upper elementary, which we call UE, are all combo classes. So we have like designated homerooms as like grade levels, and then after that, the rest of their day, they are all mixed in. So just to go play into this. Because of that, don't really, if one class is gone, like one grade level, we tend to just kind of keep our homerooms and have some fun, do whatever. So today, because 5th graders were gone, we decided that we would do a kickball like little tournament with the 4th graders. I forgot. So 8:05, I called Dusty and was like, hey, are you busy? How much do you love me? And he was like, I don't know if I can, like I have to be at work at 9. He has like a 25-minute drive. He's like, I don't know if I can. He goes, what time are you doing it? And I said, well, we're starting at like 9:30. So no big deal. I was like, I'll just run home and get it. And he was like, are you sure? And I was like, I don't really have a choice. I'm just gonna run home. So I left school at 8:07, came home, grabbed sneakers and a sweatshirt, and was back at school at 8:13. Love living super close to school. So we did kickball, super fun. After our lunch and recess, we did do a regular afternoon. So I had 3rd block science. So I did 2 runs of the experiment. I learned what to do and what not to do, and how to model better and all that stuff. So at least tomorrow for 1st and 2nd block, we're ready to go. And those 2 classes got through 2 of the stations, not all 3, which means tomorrow will be the same way. So all of my classes will be at different places. And I'm so excited for that, because I cannot stand teaching the same exact thing 6 times a day. So the fact that they'll be like staggered in all different places just makes my heart so happy. But I have to put laundry away, and I need to put my dishes downstairs. I'm gonna get some string cheese and then probably paint my claws. Need to wash my hair. I don't know, we'll see. I have some vlogs to edit too. I'm like so behind. I haven't posted in 2 weeks. So I've got a lot to do to keep me busy. So I'm gonna go get to work and I'll talk to you guys soon. I am going to end this vlog off here. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit subscribe. Click that notification bell, that way you don't miss any new videos. And as always, thank you so much for your support. I love all of you, and I will catch you guys next week.